Okay, so here we go. I am going to start uploading videos now. I play a lot of video games, as I mentioned before, and well, I decided that, you know what, if I spend sometimes 10, 12 hours playing video games in a day, why not just record and upload? And I'll have it for every day, one, two videos, depending on my internet connection, because it's not that good, but I'm checking about changing that. But anyway, I decided why not? So why not give it a try and upload the games I play? One of the reasons I want to do that is because I love to play music in the background, or I cannot really focus on one specific thing only, um, unless it's a really, really interesting game, a game that I have been waiting for a long time, a game that has a lot of story, a lot of cutscenes and stuff like that. I don't really just play the game, I have music in the background, or I play a movie and I half see the movie and half play the video game, or put YouTube videos. I love Markiplier, so I'm repeating all of his videos all the time. So right now what I did is I just put everything in my tablet. I put a bunch of movies in there, and I downloaded YouTube in the tablet and stuff, so that I can do that in the tablet with external headphones that allow my ears to hear what is going on in the game. But I cannot really focus on just the one thing, so that's why I decided not to do it before. But I will do it right now. I will do it this way and see how it goes. Now, I won't be talking a lot, and I'm not recording myself. I have my Ultra HD webcam, but I'm not going to record myself because I don't really react that much. I just enjoy the video games my own way, but I'm not a very expressive guy when it comes to video games. I don't get scared easily. I haven't found anything that scares me really. Not in video games, not in movies, not in books, nothing. And I'm not as loud or expressive as, let's say, a Markiplier or a Jacksepticeye or whatever. So I'm just not gonna do that for now. If the channel starts getting subscribers and you start commenting and you want me to scare you even more than the monsters of this game, and then I'll start recording myself. I'll get a green screen and record myself. But for the meantime, I'm just going to record the game and a comment here and there. Now, most of the games I have right now, I have already played. I decided to start with this game because I love Prey, and it's a really good game. It didn't get a lot of love on the beginning, as far as I know, and I would really like to see a sequel of this game. So I'm making a little, a little helping here, so that people know about this game and maybe buy it, and they might change their opinion on making a sequel if it's not on the mix, because the game is really, really good. It's really worth it. I have finished the game like what, 6 times already. Mm, in this gameplay, I am going to go purity style, as Mark said. I am just going to go with human abilities. For those of you that have already seen the game, because if you are like me, you play a game and then you see every gameplay that you can, just to see everything. I will just go with the human abilities in this gameplay. No alien abilities, and well, we'll go from there. I doubt that I will upload a second version of it with only, well, with mostly alien abilities, because I doubt that you can only do alien abilities. But well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, and then I'll start uploading. For those that are already subscribed to the channel and that see this video, I am going to start uploading constantly, and I'm not going to talk as much without gaming as right now. I just wanted to give a good explanation. So right now I'm just going to start a new game. As you can see, everything is already here. These two were tests, but okay, this last one I played. Okay, so there we go. Not that crazy. mm, should I? You know what? I'm not gonna do it this way with the survival mode options on. If I get people asking for it, then I'll put it in. I'll start a new game with the survival options, but not for the time being. I'm just going to do it like that, normal. So there we go. And now the microphone's gonna be off. So we're gonna start now.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. Send the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
And there we go, starting the game. I was going to start picking up stuff, but you'll see why I won't. So there we go. Oh, so those who have seen Markiplier will know why I came for a little shooter. But yeah, let's see. I will read the stuff. Now, something that I want you guys to understand, I am a very particular gamer in this case, and I like to read everything. Of course, in this game, I have already read everything over and over and over again. I love the story of this game, but for the effect of the gameplay playthrough, I am going to read everything as best as I can. As I said, I am not a native English speaker, so I will maybe make a mistake here and there, but I'll read every single mail that there is in here. So you might not like that, you might like it, I don't know, but that's the way I play, that's the way I do. I like to read everything to understand the game. I don't like to just go blindly into the game and that. I like games with a story, with a deep story. And this game has a lot of little details. I mean, on the end, it's a Bethesda game. Bethesda is famous for their bugs, but it's also famous because they have very good attention to detail. So I am going to do that. I am going to read everything. Now, let's go with this one. Congrats and welcome. Hello, Morgan. So glad to hear that you'll be coming aboard soon. Your first official work day is Monday, March 15th. But first, we have a series of training exercises we run with all new employees. Just some stuff to clear you for life in orbit. Exciting times ahead. Have a good flight, and I will see you soon. Famous Stalker, Human Resources, tells one. From me brother. Hey, I sent a package with everything you'll need for your first day. Uniform, transcribe, and a neuromod. Install the neuromod right away, as we'll be running some tests first thing in the morning. Just follow the instructions, I'll be in touch. Alex. Ready? Hey, I just got off the phone with mom and dad. They won't be there when the shuttle departs. They're in New York. Company stuff. They send their best. I think mom's a little disturbed that both their children are going to be outside her gravitational pull at the same time. She said you'd better behave and do everything your big brother says. Okay, actually, she said the opposite. I'm supposed to behave and do what you tell me, so there you go. That's mom. Anyway, everyone's excited about your ideas up there, so get ready. I'll probably call you in the morning to make sure you're up. See you very soon, Maury. I don't have the deep voice that guy has, so anyway. Let's do something. Let's get subtitles for all dialogue. Okay, that's it. Now, I hate to have the music on, but I'll just put it on 50 for the sake of the game. Speech volume is 60, and effects volume is 50 as well. And there we go. Now, as I have my fans in the background, as I have my fans in the background, I am going to mute the microphone whenever I'm not reading anything or commenting, so that it is not constantly in there in the background. But I cannot really live without a fan, so I probably won't shut them off. Oh, and something that I want to check. As I said, there is a lot of attention to detail. There is a computer where all is locked, so we'll see. What does it say? I'll talk about that later. I just don't want to spoil things for people that haven't seen the game. So we'll see. Okay.
Morning, Mr. Yu.
Good morning.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Quit messing around. Heard there's a chopper on the roof. Must be for you.
Ha ha. Now, let me pause it here. For those completionists that do not know about this, I am going to put it out there just because it's something that most of the people wouldn't do. If you get in front of the chopper, if you jump in the chopper and then kill yourself by jumping into the thingy, I don't remember the name in English or in Spanish. If you jump and you get killed, that's an achievement. If you are playing this in Steam, I wish that Epic Store had achievements, but in this case, if you're playing this through Steam or PlayStation or Xbox, that's an achievement. If you kill yourself with a helicopter, so remember that right here.
Mr. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. TranStar facility is just a short hop. 78 degrees. Clear skies all the way.
As I said, I love the attention to detail in these games. Bethesda is the best when it comes to that. Well, maybe not as a Witcher, but still, it's good enough.
That's a nice view on the bay there. Here we are, Mr. Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
Hello, Dr. Yu. I'm a Sybil 495 science class operator. My instruments are calibrated for high-volume data analysis and live readings. Don't worry, nothing will be missed. Everyone's eager to see what you're capable of, Dr. Yu. I know I am. TranStar has over a dozen state-of-the-art facilities across the globe. More, if you count the entire Earth-Moon system. Our research often requires intense focus and long hours. I can provide you with a psychoactive stimulant after the test, if necessary. It won't be long before you're on a shuttle bound for Talos 1. The elevator will take you directly to the testing area. All our labs meet the minimum. Strange. That's never happened before. I'll have to file a maintenance request. Please excuse me, Dr. Yu.
Now, I am...
Welcome, Morgan Yu. You have a 9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
I get this freaked out about space and futuristic stuff as Mark does. And I love it. I love the idea of all of it. And man, if there is life out there, I wouldn't mind being abducted.
Morgan! Finally!
Taken into a spaceship, and even if I never see Earth again, that would be the highlight of my life. So playing these kind of video games is awesome. I wish there were more. And more RPG styles, not just like what, direct games, like, well, you know what I mean. Not just like that, but linear games. Not linear games, but RPG style games like this. I love them.
Hey, you don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform. How's your eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands. We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your brother in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
Dr. Yu.
Good morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic. All good? Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready.
Oh, glass won't break, will it?
Wonderful. You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B, then. Okay, Morgan, listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
I love the comedy in this.
Look. Is he? He's hiding behind the chair.
I love it.
Any synaptic register? At all? No? Well, that's fine. Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous. All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready.
Okay, we gotta do this carefully. Be careful not to break your leg. And there.
I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D. Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please. Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front of you. I'm going to show you a series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
Okay, you're planning on a vacation. Go somewhere familiar you know or love, or try something new. Impatient prick.
Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
You've been sentenced to death for your actions. How does this make you feel? Angry. No one has that right.
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people who are tied to the track. You can cause the train to switch tracks, but there is 1 person tied to the second track. Do nothing.
Not your problem, right?
Nope. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You're standing on the platform next to an enormously fat man. Pushing him into the track would stop the train. Push the fat man.
Almost done.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people tied to the track. You could stop the train by jumping onto the track, but you would die. Push the fat man.
You know what? I'd probably do the same thing. Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... is my coffee? It's empty.
Oh my god! Security! Security!
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got got it.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Now we can go crazy picking up stuff. You'll see why. Danger. Leave now. From January. End of message. 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 Hands-on electronics. By working through a series of practical experiments, this humble manual will introduce you to the fundamentals of modern analog and digital electronics. By the end, you will be able to construct a simple circuit. As Thomas Edison once said, to invent you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. What if I told you I could turn you into a mathematician on the level of Einstein in under 10 minutes? I'd say you're full of it. That's the first thought that crosses my mind. But it withers in the face of Alex Hughes' conviction. Despite myself, I'm riveted. He's not bullshitting me. Himself? Maybe. Me? Not. Alex leans back in his chair. Welcome to the age of the neural.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe. Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
Now, I love sneaking, so I will sneak a lot. I will sneak a lot when I can. Now, I could get some very useful stuff right now, but I'm not going to spoil it for some people that might not have seen the game, so I won't. For those who have played it, you know what I mean. Delivery for the brief. Manufacturing order, Marcus Siemens, Fabrication Department, SKU, Martin Torres, SKU is defective. Investigate with fabrication. Marco. reminder about password policy. And reminder plus protection, but not sure. Okay, things like this I want to read. But story things like this. Not about this morning. Note. Oh, I know this morning's incident has left people shaken. To prevent unnecessary panic, please refrain from contacting people outside of your department. A station-wide announcement will be made shortly. In the meantime, Miss Eliasar and her security team are on high alert and will field any requests you have. I know some of you are worried about Dr. Bellamy. He is currently being treated in the trauma center and it's in critical but stable condition. Is critical but stable condition. Thank you for your patience and dedication to this project. Alex Yu. That install from Alex Yu to Marcus Simmons. The test results today were all negative. Did you install the correct neural mods? Touch base with Graves and figure out what went wrong. This should be your absolute highest priority. Alex. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. No? Okay, 3. So yeah, I was gonna say something, I forgot. Oh yeah, I know a lot of little secrets already about this game. As I said before, I have already played it. It's not my first playthrough, it's not a fresh one. But I just wanted people to actually get to see the game, people that haven't seen it. So that's why I'm playing it. I'll just go with the story and not get all the stuff I know. Oh, here it is. Activity log. Sleeping, wakes up, turns off alarm, checks transcribe, on computer various tasks, takes shower, puts on uniform, exits apartment. I wonder if this activity log changes if you do things upside down. Like if instead of going to your computer directly, you go and take a shower first and then go to your computer. I wonder if that changes anything in here. Knowing Bethesda, it might, but I haven't checked it. I didn't remember to check it this time. I thought it before, but I didn't remember. I did the exact same thing I did before. I went directly to the computer. So maybe next playthrough I'll check that if I remember.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. Send the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
Daily tests. If you've been on branches of our main product line, you know that sometimes we need to put in extra effort to hit our milestones. And any external risks are fully taken into account when these decisions are made. The move to extend indefinitely was a direct request from both Alex and Morgan. Sylvain Bellamy. Dr. Bellamy, at this point Morgan's exhaustion is inhibiting our ability to get useful results. That's to say nothing of the long-term damage we're likely inflicting from the constant neural mod installation and removal. Tell me again, why have we extended the testing indefinitely? I read that one. I forgot that you read them from bottom to top. Let's see. What do we have in here?
calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
And nothing could be more true than that. Sometimes they do give you a little surprise. Alex has requested that all orders go through him after Morgan's outburst at the debrief. Pending a psych evaluation, Alex indicated he doesn't want any more surprises from Morgan, nor do we, granted. Morgan had forgotten everything from the last test, as expected, but the aggressive response to the same set of testing criteria was clearly a departure. My recommendation is we need to start charting the personality drift before future tests. In the briefings and within the test itself. Bellamy. As you can see, that one was a mimic. Now, one of the things I love about this game is that there are many, many ways you can go about with the things in here, and many secret paths that you get, secret things that if you don't pay attention, you don't really see. Like, I don't really remember if there is anything in here a long time ago since I played the game. Well, not since I played the game, since I came to this side of the game. I usually just run to the office. Yeah, as you can see, there is many, many paths that you can take. Many paths that you can take, many different ways you can go. So that's something really good about this game, really interesting. If you pay attention, you can do most of the stuff without... Get it off! Most of the stuff without actually having a key card and stuff like that. There's very few that are actually locked.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
And I'm not sure, I do believe that every dead body has the exact same things every playthrough, but I'm not entirely sure about that one. I haven't really paid attention to that one specifically. Next week's tests from Sylvain Bellamy to Jovan Gravilovic. CC Marcus. So I'm not sure if it's Gravilovic or Gravilovic, or Gravilovic. Jovan. We'll need the ROM updated to the new test plan. The configurations are as follows. Room A, area of effect. Room B, copycat. Room C, spooky action. Siemens, let us know if anything changes. Sylvain Bellamy. Already read it. Mark Siemens to Jovan Gravilovic. Hey, I think Bellamy's taken data related to mimicry and remote manipulation out of the research department. Get to the trauma center and grab a key card to his cabin of his body. I'm sorry to be morbid, but Alex will lose his shit if someone else finds the data. Marco Simmons. Now, a lot of side quests in this game, load of them, and I will do them all. I will try to do them in order, we get them, but I'm not sure if I will be able to. in that order, but I'll do every single thing. Now, I don't know, I haven't figured out how to put timestamps on the videos, because of course I don't upload a lot of videos to YouTube, but I'll look up. I wouldn't be a good IT guy if I couldn't look up how exactly to do that, and I'll put timestamps in the videos so that anyone that wants to see how something is done can just go to that specific timestamp. But yeah, I'll do every single thing. Every single thing. I like to complete the game always, and all the side missions are really interesting, so I'll just always do them. In all of my games, I always do all the side missions as well, so this is not going to be any different. Simulation question from Mark Sims to Alex Aiken. Okay, so hey Alice, I'll send you the white paper Alex and Morgan wrote. Here's the nutshell version for now. Getting a new skill from neural mod works similar to the way your brain creates new memories. In fact, it is impossible for now to separate the changes the mod makes from normal memory formation. So if I want to start a neural mod that makes you play piano like Gustav Leitner, I'll reset your brain back to the moment before you first installed it. They wanted Morgan's mind pristine to receive the prototype neuromods. What that means is going way the hell back. Hence the apartment scene. Yous are dedicated to their science, is all I can say. Hit me up for lunch later. Seems. Poor guy. There's a lot of poor guy the situations going on here. So you will see what I meant by a lot of routes to take. And actually the game explains about that. A lot of routes to take, and I'll take all if it's possible. I believe that was the last clinic. Or Mook, as someone called him. So I have the key card. Personality drift results. Dr. Bell. Here are the results from today's personality test. I'm seeing some drift over the last few trials, compared with previous results. This is the first time. I'll let Alex know. Most recent tests is passed below for reference. And the answers I gave in the test, which I believe were the latest ones. We'll see that when the time comes. Dr. Bellamy, at this point, Morgan's exhaustion. Oh, okay, we already read that one. Sylvain Bellamy. From Matthias School, Matthias School to Sylvain Bellamy. So, yes, I've noticed the same thing. You know, I can't divulge names, but there's definitely been a spike in staff from your department reporting instances of acute anxiety. It's actually much worse with the psychotronic staff. I'm talking to Kelstrup about mitigating some of the stress here, but I'm concerned these are not isolated incidents. I'm going to mention it to Alex the next director's meeting. Matthias Cole. Okay, that's it. So, we have the key card, we can unlock it, and there is goodies in here, so I'm going in here. So there is multiple ways.
That was a phantom. Typhon Anther-Phantasmus. Keep moving.
Oh, I didn't know that was going to activate when I opened the door, so I just had you miss the phantom in here. I apologize for that. So there, really, right now? So there are a lot of. Oh, there was. Let me just get rid of that one. There are a lot of ways to do stuff, but there are some doors that are locked that you cannot find alternate ways. Although a normal human would actually fit through here, but anyway, story-wise, you cannot go there. Then noetic field. Noetic research, like all bold new ideas, has undergone a predictable pattern in the scientific community. First, skeptics ridicule the idea since it violates conventional wisdom and the laws of science. Second, skeptics grudgingly concede the idea might be possible in some circumstances, but the evidence is weak. Third, the idea catches the attention of mainstream researchers and, more importantly, the public. Finally, the same skeptics who once laughed at the idea now claim they thought of it first. Now, I won't read all of the books, I'll read all of the emails regarding story things. I won't read all of the books. I'll read the science books, I won't read the novels, I won't read the cooking books and stuff like that. Sneak attack. Okay, I won't read this as well. You can pause it and read it. I won't read any of this. Mainly because I already know it. But yeah. So yeah, you need to be really attentive to the environmental cues. There are some places that have
Morgan.
like that.
There, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swapped in a real one for you. The neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
So yeah, you will sometimes see a wall like that, one, two. Then you need to really pay attention to those, to everything, environmental cues like this, because you can find secret stuff. You can find stuff that will help you. In normal mode, it's really easy. The game is really easy if you play it in normal mode. But if you play it in hard, I haven't played it on survival yet. As many gameplays I've played it. I like to enjoy games, not get angry at them. So I haven't really played it in hard mode, well, in survival mode. But yeah, the game is really good, and it becomes difficult in those modes. So you need to be really careful with those environmental cues so that you can get either secrets or more stuff. Like how? Let's see if that one works like that. There we go. So as you can see, you don't need to fix that stuff. You can just do it this way. And I'm doing this because it doesn't really affect the story. Let's just do this. It doesn't really affect the story. You don't get anything that you wouldn't get if you would try to do it any other way. You cannot access some of these doors because you don't have the specifics like the 4 hack or stuff like that. So I'm just doing it for the goodies that you can find in here. Just table. Now goodies are really important. Very important. So if you're gonna play this game, actually if you have gotten interested in the game from what I have been playing, I would recommend you to stop the playthrough, go get the game and play it before you see anything else. Oh, well, yeah. So I would recommend you to just stop this and play the game because it's really good, and it's always better to see everything, well, at least the way I like it. It's always better for you to see the things on your way the first time and then just go and see 1,000 gameplays as I do. So if you are liking it so far, I would recommend you to just go and play it because it's really good. But yeah, if you are going to play it, it's really important for you to get all the goodies you can. And New Game Plus, it does not keep you... It does not keep the goodies that you get, but all the goodies are important for getting neuro mods and stuff like that. So 1, 2, 3. So it's really important. This was level 1. Okay. So we're gonna go first into this room. Well, that was a lot of glue wasted, which again, in normal mode it doesn't really affect you. You can waste as much as you want, because in normal mode, unless you are really bad at gaming, you won't have any problem at all. So those little details, like, well, right now it's already off, but yeah, it moves, the image moves, stuff, little details that make the game better.
Robert? Alice! Thank God! No one else is...
Where are you?
Hiding! I'm in the conference room. I can't...
Jesus! You're still in the lab?
I can't get out! There's... What the hell is security?
I don't know what's happening, but Robert, you have to get out of there. Come to the elevators. Someone said we're evacuating. Robert?
Shh! Hang on. Someone's coming.
Projector colors are still wrong, Dr. Ewing. So yeah, one of the things that I actually am disappointed of the game, but I don't know, I mean, I don't think it would have costed them a lot. Well, hello there, my friend. Yeah, one of the things I'm disappointed is that whichever people you actually save, most of them you don't see them again. You see again some of the people, but most of them you don't see them again. So that's kind of disappointing. I always liked the way Dead Rising played, that whoever you saved, you saw them in the save room. So I would have loved something like that for this game. I really would have. And as you can see, I like sneaking, but I'm not the best at it. And we're gonna do hack one first.
Improvisation has always been your strength. You'd be dead if it wasn't. Now, let's get you to the main lobby.
Now, as I said before, you always need to be careful with your environment. Like, if there's duplicate items, most of the time that will be a mimic. These ones were scripted, they're always going to be the same, but there are some that are not, so you need to be really careful. So first of all, let's go to that computer that had the level 1 hacking. And here we go, Caleb Hawthorne. Caleb Hawthorne. Caleb. I hate this hacking. I really do. Fuck. It's funny because when I type, I work in IT, so I type a lot. When I type, I don't even look at the keyboard, but when it's about QuickTime events in games, I'm always wrong. I always type the wrong letter, so that's funny, considering the way I write, the way I type in the keyboard. So Hunter's Ballcaster, I don't really need that one. It's really useful, but I don't really need the file, but I'll get it anyway. So we read that one. Okay. From Caleb Hawthorne to Hadley Dalton. Ewa's talk. I'd joined you in the cafeteria, but Ewa's got a lecture scheduled. He's hoping he gets right into the newer mod update. Here's hoping he gets right into the newer mod update so we can do a proper eval on the tech side, but you know Ewa. He'll go zinner on us for an hour until we're all seeing circles and wave lines. You'd think he would have learned Earthside to stay focused. He's a funny guy. Tell me about it. I don't know what scares me more, the time Dr. Wiggy spends in the lab or when he takes the stage. It's like listening to a metronome. Hey, I like metronomes. I haven't actually paid attention to that one before. And there we go. So, just in case. Reminder, bring turrets up to fabrication. I love these glasses. Nice technology. Too bad that not everything has that technology in the game. So let's see. Nothing to see here. Oh, the bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom. So yeah, right now I'm just going to pick some stuff, and after this I'm going to stop the video after I go to the main lobby. So if you want to stop the video right now, you can. I'm just going to pick up stuff and kill mimics. I'm just going to pick up the goodies here, so you can actually... Okay, stop it with the... You know what? I'm going to lower a little bit of the music. 435? Yeah. I get annoyed by the music in most games. So yeah. Okay, Mr. Mimic. Oh, that doesn't give you hell. There are a few tricks that you can do to get into these things when you don't have the leverage 2. You need leverage 1. I'll show you so that you don't waste... I'll show you when I get leverage, so that you don't waste neural mods when you don't need to waste them. Towards the end it doesn't matter, or towards the middle of the game, but at the beginning neural mods are scarce, so... Yeah, I know. So yeah, I'm going to let it load. I'm going to stop the video here. Thank you very much for watching, whoever watched it. I'm going to do this outros, yeah, outros. Even if I don't have subscribers, because that's what all the YouTubers do. So thank you very much for watching the video. Subscribe, give a like, and I'll see you in the next video. I was going to go and play some Alien Isolation or another game, but I'm just going to continue with this one. I love this game and it's really entertaining, so I'm just going to go all in and do it. So yeah, I'm going to upload the video immediately after this one. So there you go. I am going to stop it here, and I'll see you in just a couple minutes.